Hey there, welcome to another Slightly Redneck video. I'm going to be talking today about how I do some weed control. I've got a big area here I'm going to plant. It's got a lot of grass. Most of it's straw that's underneath that's sprouted and popped up through the top, and it's pretty easy stuff to pull, but I really prefer to use a weed torch. So I'm going to show you how I do that. It's pretty simple, but you know, if you've never done it before, there's a few tips here for you. The first thing I do is I water the area really good. This is wood chip mulch and leaves and stuff like that I've got laying on top, and if it's dry and I go over it with this propane torch, I'm going to catch it on fire. It's not that big a deal. You just stomp the fire out, but still it's a little bit of a pain when you're doing a big area to have to constantly burn and then go back and stomp fires out. So water the area real good. Pretty easy to use. There's several different kinds of propane torches you can get. Some of them have a trigger on them. This one has a gas valve right here, so I make sure my propane tank is filled up. I usually have this strapped to a dolly and I haul it around with me, but somebody's borrowing my dolly, so I can't use that right now. So anyway, you know, crank this on. Don't crank it on real high initially. Get your striker and of course strike it up. You got your flame coming out. Now you can adjust that flame higher or lower. I like to have it pretty high when I'm doing big areas. And when you're getting close to plants, you want to turn it down a little bit and be real careful. Don't hit your plants with this stuff. And then I'm just going to go over each area and hit them pretty good until you don't have to burn them until they completely disintegrate, although I like to do that sometimes. You just have to kind of hit them pretty good until they start to shrivel a little bit, start to wilt, and I'll bring you in close to show you what that looks like, and that will take care of them. All right, so this is an area I'm gonna go ahead and weed. You can see these tall grass. Most of the stuff's just straw. This is crabgrass right here growing out, so I'll pay a little bit more attention to the crabgrass. There's some more right there, but the rest of the stuff's pretty darn easy to take care of, and I'll show you how I do that. I'll get this thing fired back up. Just go over the plant. Again, you don't need to reduce it completely to ash. Hit it until it starts to wilt. Hopefully you can see that. Those plants start to wilt, and then you're good. Now the crabgrass and stuff, I hit a little bit more. I want to make sure I get the whole plant wilting because it can start from anywhere in the plant. And again, be careful when you get close to your other plants. The end of this thing shoots a flame out. I mean, you don't want to point it like that and burn a tomato that's 3 feet away. So just be careful. That's pretty much it. These plants, even though they're not just burning to a crisp, they'll come back tomorrow and they'll be dead. It's like it works like Roundup or something like that. They don't necessarily kill them right away, but overnight those things will be gone. All right, well, thanks for watching again, and hopefully that gives you some ideas on how you can control some weeds, and good luck in your gardening, and as always, God bless.